Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss. In today's bike vlog, I want to talk about motivation. Figuring out what motivates you for your weight loss journey, understanding how to utilize it, and those kind of go in line with your goals, setting your goals. But really, if you've been following the channel, I've been telling you to write down everything. There's all kinds of apps that track your calories and stuff. But, writing down the foods you're eating, the calories you're consuming, makes a big difference in knowing, hey, what am I putting in my body? How am I acclimating? How much am I burning? But doing that, having the raw numbers, it still may not be enough, And just starting your weight loss journey, maybe that's not how you begin it. Maybe you just want to fit into a dress, or you want to fit into a certain tuxedo. It's your friend's wedding and you want to be in a better shape. Write those down, set those goals, utilize that to help motivate you. It seems like something simple to say, like, oh, that's what you want to do, but writing things down, saying it out loud, manifesting it sounds weird, sounds like some spiritual shit, but it's more of like a mental thing. I'm always telling you, a lot of your weight loss is going to come from the mental aspect. You can talk yourself off a lot of things. You can do the vice versa. You can talk yourself in, convince yourself, hey, this is what I want to do. This is why I want to do it. And even something small, like, oh, I have a friend's birthday I want to go to. I want to lose 10 pounds. That could be something that could change your life. Because you could lose those 10 pounds and say, hey man, I think I could keep going. It's really good to identify why you're going to do something, how you're going to do something. And it's no different in your weight loss journey. Having goals, having motivations, that's really what's going to set you and propel you forward. If you say, oh, I just want to lose weight just because, that might not be enough for some people. Some people, they might start a routine and just give up because it's whatever for them. If you want your weight loss journey to succeed, you really have to put it at the forefront. I'm not saying that you have to make your entire life about your weight loss journey, but if you make your entire life about your weight loss journey, everything else in your life will get easier. Everything else will fall in place. And it seems silly to say, but when you're healthy, when you're enjoying your body and you're enjoying your life, you're going to enjoy other things. You're going to have less stressors too, and that comes down to those motivations and goals. And say you have a goal, you write down your motivation, you figure it out, and then you achieve that goal. You don't have to stop. Just because you hit a milestone, you hit an achievement, that doesn't mean you stop. If you really think about it and you really do it and apply it, you can segue that in. Segue that, oh, I just wanted to be fit for this person's wedding, to have another goal. Well, I looked pretty good for the wedding, but, it's my mother's birthday. I want to look good for that too. And there's little things that you can keep adding, little factors to say, oh, I want to keep going. Oh, maybe I should keep going. The exercise, it's like three parts: exercise, diet, and your mindset. And what is your mindset? That's going to be your consistency, your goals, your motivations. I can lay down the groundwork and say, hey, you should be doing this much cardio, and you should be consuming natural foods, unprocessed foods. But if that third aspect, if your mindset isn't there, everything else is going to falter. You can try and push through it. But at the end of the day, if your mind is telling you, hey, stop, hey, don't do this, or hey, you can't do this, it's not gonna work out. You know? I'm gonna tell you right now, there's nothing you can't do. If you want it, you can achieve it. Write it down. Write down what you want. Write down your goals. Write down multiple goals. Have step goals, so where when you meet a new goal, you have to set yourself for another one and another one. And by doing that, you're really gonna make the mind game aspect of your weight loss journey into something phenomenal. You know, I woke up today and I was tired. It's cold. It was really cold when I woke up. And sometimes when I'm really cold, I hate it and I just lay in bed, you know? And you have to do things that are gonna help your mindset, you know? Some people have a bad relationship with caffeine, but I feel like caffeine can be a really good tool as long as you're not abusing it. So when I woke up, tired as hell, you know, I went and got some Max caffeine gum, keep it in my lunchbox. I popped 2 of those, you know. I wouldn't recommend 2 when you first start, you know. It's caffeine, so you want to be careful, but each gum's only like 125 milligrams. So that's like 250, which is basically like a little bit over a cup of coffee's worth of caffeine. But I'm sitting there, I'm laying there, chewing that shit, and just that power of having my mind wake up, where it's like I'm cold, I have no motivation, I'm tired, I want to go back to sleep. Now, utilizing that caffeine, it's like, oh shit, I'm ready to go, you know. And there's days where I don't use the caffeine. Usually it's a little bit easier when it's not so cold to have the natural motivation, but it's something like that too. It's like, oh, okay, I had two gums this morning. I'll make sure not to have any caffeine in that kind of format. You know, maybe you'll have a caffeine in a drink later or something, if that's your thing. But I probably won't have caffeine until Sunday. You know, today's Friday. I had the 250 milligrams of caffeine this morning. So I'm gonna try and just limit myself, because caffeine at the end of the day can be considered like a drug, something that can be abused. And I don't want you abusing anything on your weight loss journey. The only thing you should be abusing is water. Water should be the number one thing that you're abusing, you know? And it's easy for me, it's easy for others to say, you know, you just have to do it. You have to want it. But that's why I said you have to identify those motivating factors. You know, something that can help motivate you is maybe the people in your life. Maybe they can help boost you up, tell you good things, kind of say, hey, you can do it. Now, you might not have that. A lot of people don't have that kind of aspect. A lot of people, they see you start working out and they're gonna shit on you. And those are things you have to just ignore. Those can be your other motivating factors. Oh, Bob said I'm a fat piece of shit. Fuck that. And you go and you put that, and that could be, you could write that down. Show Bob that I'm not a fat piece of shit. Now, I don't really recommend working out for spite. I really recommend trying to find something that motivates you to improve yourself. Because at the end of the day, the whole journey is about self-improvement. You know? I think self-identifying too. Because once you start your journey, it really helps you find yourself. Well, hope you understand what I'm saying, and I hope you start your weight loss journey today. Stay positive.